Wherever you are, and welcome to the Be the CEO of Your Life live show. This is the show where we bring other amazing entrepreneurs, business owners to share with you what's coming up, what's going on, and to help you actually to grow your business. And today is extra special because we have a big review and a very, very, very special guest and a very dear friend. Laurie, will you please introduce yourself to the people that are watching or listening?
Thank you, Yvonne. I'm so excited to be here this morning. This morning for me, it is morning me for me. I'm in Denver, Colorado, and for people who don't know me, I am the founder and CEO of the Baca Institute. I call myself a quantum connection mentor, and I'm not going to talk about that at all. We're going to be here to take bring up the curtain on what we have to reveal today. And I'm
Yes.
excited about that.
Yeah, I'm also very excited. And I think we should just review it, right?
Absolutely.
So what we have been planning, and it's actually been a while in the books, and that's why we're very excited here today to share this with you, is that we will be hosting a retreat in the lovely area of Barcelona, Spain. And you are invited to join us into this Moreness retreat. And I know that you want to say some as well, Laurie, so I'm heading over to you before we dive into.
Well, just even the name of it, the Moreness Retreat, is to me indicative of everything that has gone into this and everything really that we are about. That for me, growing up, from the earliest time I can really remember being conscious, I knew there was more. I knew there was more that the people around me did not understand, did not relate to, and that drove me. And now I'm in a point in my life where it doesn't drive me, it invites me. And in that way, I'm seeing this retreat, and I know we've created it from the essence of, you really are invited. You're invited to go deeper. You're invited to want more and to start to activate that moreness within you.
Yeah, I love how you say that, and I love that you've experienced that from a young age of on. And I think we named this gathering today, this show, How to Attract More. And it's very often a question I hear from my community, from my clients, and it's the people that I work with. A lot of us want more, but we find ourselves in that struggle. And it's often a struggle of the need to do more, to work more, but then we feel also hold back because we also know that it's not a matter always of doing more, but it's a matter of being more and getting in the right mindset and shifting in the right frequency or allowing that moreness to come in. And that's exactly what we're offering in this retreat. For me, it totally feels as the best of both worlds because we're zooming into how you can connect deeper within yourself. And we're going to talk about that a bit more. But we'll also, once things start to emerge from that, and Laurie, we speak about it a lot because we can see that emerging and we can feel that already. Then in the afternoon, we're going to help you to actually see what the actionable steps are. So if it's not just the inner connection, it's also if you want to act upon it, you will get the tools to do so.
Yeah, and that's so wonderful because in this way we're both being the bridge builders. In other words, okay, we've both been traversing this path, and we've been on this journey for a long time, each in our own way, and so has everybody else. That we envision being part of this. We're always in that place of how do we access more? How do we activate more of who we are? And we know that part of that is taking time out, taking time away from your everyday responsibilities, your everyday life, your situations, whatever they are. And yes, you're going to go back into them. So you need to be able to have more access to your own inner guidance system to know how to do that with fluidity, with grace. And so in choosing this amazing spot, um, in outside of Barcelona proper, part of it is beauty. Part of it is being in beauty and immersing yourself in that beauty and immersing yourself in that which will nourish you. Because when you feel nourished, when you stop, as you were saying, Yvonne, push, 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 ah, you can take a deep breath. You can relax into who you are.
Yeah. I'm like, can we start now?
I think we have, and someone who has already signed up, um, let me know how she was feeling once she said yes to this. And that something opened up in her and she could feel like it had already begun.
I love that. That's so beautiful. But Roy, what are the exact dates that people can come and join us in this beautiful place here close to the sea? It's one of
Mm.
the best beaches I've ever been to. Best sunset, best sunrises, beautiful
Mm.
palm trees, um, and very, very nice weather as well. When are the dates that people can join us?
The retreat itself begins on April 20th and it goes to the 26th. Now, I know that a lot of people are going to want to come from North America, perhaps. And so, there's always that, I want to make sure I get there in time. It doesn't start till the evening of the 20th. We start with a welcome dinner and we'll talk about the food. Maybe we'll talk about the food today. I'm so excited about that. Um, but if you really want to come a day early, we have booked the place so that you can actually arrive on the 19th. And while there won't be anything happening, you can settle in. So that's just an extra thing that you can choose to do. And we have a lot of things planned, and within that sense of planning and creating, there has to be fluidity because you're part of what happens. And I don't mean you as in Yvonne in this moment. I mean you as in who is going to be there, who is coming. We'll be creating this together. And within that, wonderful early morning walks on the beach if you like to do that. Um, Afternoon walks on the beach if you choose to do that. Afternoon snack and chat with everyone. And you really have that space to both do the program, be immersed within yourself, and to take time to integrate, take time to go deeper, take time to um, literally let yourself settle into what you're receiving.
Thank you so much for sharing this. I get emotional. I honestly can't wait. And we have some comments here I want to share. Mark says, great seeing you again, Laurie. And
You too, Mark. I can't see you, but I will see you.
Walter shares, sounds interesting, and I wish you success. Thank you so much, Walter. It will be the event of 2024, people. Well, that I really feel. It's just going to be so amazing. And I love that you emphasize that as well, Laurie, that there is also room as participant to take what you need, because all too often in our lives we are forced into different directions. Oh, and those voices in our head that tells us we have to do this, we have to do that, and
Mhm.
that overwhelm that comes from it. This is like almost an oasis
Mhm.
where you can step out and allow yourself to be and to do and to act upon what you need. And if
Mhm.
that is, plunging in the pool, great.
Yeah.
If that is having a very intensive coaching session and get
Mhm.
something on paper and map it out, excellent. We're there for
Mhm.
you. But if you decide, you know what, I just need some rest, I need some clarity, I'm taking a stroll, I'm going to sit on the beach and just unwind,
Mm-hmm.
there's room for that as well. So I love that it's a combination of group sessions, which we will do together in the morning, which are going to be, out of this world. And then in the afternoon, there is so much room for you to decide what you want and where you want to go. But there's also our support. So that feels totally, for me, as best of both worlds. Um, and yeah, so if you're interested, I actually have the link here, but I will make sure that it's also shared underneath every video that you're seeing right now. Check it out on this website down here, or just send Laurie or myself a message. We'll be happy to chat with you. If you have any queries, we're totally there for it. We are already like counting almost the days on our calendar until we can start. It's maybe also good to share that we have a very intimate setting. Laurie, maybe you want to share something about that?
Yes, we knew that there would be a lot of people interested, and there already are. And we also knew that we wanted to make this intimate. We wanted to keep it intimate. So we chose a place that wasn't going to have room for 40 people. It's a small group because this kind of work and this kind of being is intimate, is personal, is something where people get to bond together and where you have that space for yourself. I remember how insistent you were about that, Yvonne. You said, when I do these things, I need space. I need time to reflect. I need time to journal. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I'm so happy we found that place with all these little corners and nooks, and it's a great atmosphere. It's almost as soon as you step into it, you feel like, oh, I'm home.
Mm-hmm.
The right energy. So that's something that I really value. And we have the most amazing chef. I think we need to share something about that because
Go right ahead, please.
So here in close to Barcelona, we have an amazing chef, Tati Fernandez. She recently opened her own restaurant in a small coastal area close to Barcelona. And it has been such a success that she already has to go to 2 sittings now because one isn't enough. And we told her about the retreat. We showed her the program, and she was like, I love this. I want to come cook. And she, if you look at the website, you will see some pictures of food. That's what she's going to, I get hungry, but that's what she's going to cook. So it's really, you get away from it all. You get the VIP treatment because it's intimate, but you can choose how and what. But it's the best because there's nice food, it's nice surroundings. There are snacks. There's going to be amazing lunches. We're going to have a wine tasting. So yeah, it's just. If you really want to get away, just have some time for you to rejuvenate, to refocus, to attract more, then I highly invite you to join us in the Moreness retreat close to Barcelona in Spain.
Thank you, Yvonne. You've just said it in such a beautiful way. Thank you.
Okay. Is there anything that we want to touch on now before we close off? Because
just that we'll be doing more of these to go deeper into what this is about. Not so much the details of, oh yeah, here's what's going to happen here, here's what's going to happen there, but what's the essence of this? What are we speaking to? What are we creating the space for? Because that's what's so important.
Yeah.
And we'll also be doing that on Wisdom Talk Radio as well. So that's my podcast, and that's another place that you'll be able to get to feel and hear more of what this is, because it really is a feeling. It's way more than something about information that we can give you.
Yeah. Yeah, and I love that. Yeah, so this is coming up. There are going to be more Be the CEO of Your Life live shows and your amazing podcast as well, because we want to give you already like a little peek behind the scenes to understand, well, this resonates with me or it doesn't, or just tell me a bit more. And the one thing I also want to invite you to is because I've spoken to some of the people in my community and they went like, I don't know Laurie yet. And I was like, well, let's change that. So, Laurie, if someone in your community is watching and they go like, I don't know Yvonne, who is she?
Exactly.
We would welcome to speak to you. So, don't ever feel like I'm going there and I don't know either of you, or I don't only know one of you, because we're going to make sure that if you go there, you feel like we're family. Okay. We'll have conversations with you. We'll have conversations with the group. There's really a community going to be built and you're going to be part of it. Because sometimes I also know that going away in a group, especially when you're on your own, can be a bit intimidating. In a country you don't know, you might be like, is this for me? But we'll make you feel at home. That's basically what I want you to take away from this.
Absolutely. I remember you and Mark making me feel so at home in receiving me when I knew that there was something for us to do. And I was in Europe and I said, I'm going to go to Barcelona and meet Yvonne.
Yes, it's an amazing story in itself already, how we met. And I think in 3 meetings, we already decided, let's do this together. And it just, ever since it has felt right and we found the right spot. And
Yes.
So.
And this is a very long link.
Yes.
I created a bit.ly link and I didn't think to share it with you yesterday. So just to make it a little easier next time.
Yeah, we're gonna, so for today, I will share this link underneath every video, so you can always click on it. But quite frankly, remember our names, connect with one of us, and we'll be happy to share any information. If you want to just freely talk, do that. There's no pushing, because honestly, you either feel this or you don't. So this is just, but get to know us, speak to us, and if you feel this resonates, join us. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you all for being here, and for whoever is going to watch this going forward. This is exciting.
I love that. Okay. Thank you. With that, we're going to close off today. Like we said, there's going to come way more information, but don't hesitate to reach out, because we would love to speak to you. See you next time, same place, same time.